Hi guys, welcome back to the fifth part of Developing Detroit. So to start with today, I'm just going to go over the team because I made a few upgrades again. I'll go through the upgrades on screen so you can see who we've got. We upgraded the quarterback from Boone here to Moore. To be honest, Boone wasn't doing it for me. I mean, I never thought he was going to be great, but his throw-in was pretty much trash. I mean, there's no other way to put it. He was missing a lot of easy throws, and he wasn't even. He said he had about 75 speed or something, but he just didn't feel quick whatsoever. But as you can see on D here, we've nearly got a full Lions lineup. I think we're only missing the strong safety and one of the outside linebackers. But as you can see there, I've actually one of my friends from Muthead, a forum for Madden. Actually helped me get the throwback Levy card, but I'm not going to use him yet, obviously, since that would sort of take the point out of the series. But it's sort of to help with the overall longevity of the coins, because it's going to be pretty hard to build up the coin totals for the big players like that. Like, I think he's about 200k, so that'll actually save me a lot in the long run. So yeah, thanks to him. But yeah, as you can see, I'm going to pick up a few more players here on the auction block. The prices have started to go back down again, which is definitely good for me, because there was a point where pretty much getting any bronze or silver player 1.5k minimum. But yeah, I was just checking through here to show, that's how much Levy is going for at the moment, 230k, which is a lot for his card, to be fair, because he's only got 88 speed, so he's reasonably slow. But yeah, I'm going to pick up a few silvers here. I'm just checking who we've got, who we haven't got. And I'm filling out the right outside linebacker spot there. Well, I mean, he's left outside linebacker binds there, but I'm going to get him for the linebacker slot. So we have a full Lions defence besides the strong safety, who I've managed to put 2 games into this episode, and you'll see why I didn't want to totally upgrade the strong safety just yet. But yeah, I was comparing sort of this silver didn't seem too much better than either of the defensive tackles I've got at the moment. I mean, they're both doing really well, but Reed especially has been doing well. And this guy, Kudjo, I suppose you pronounce his name. I mean, I'm probably going to get pretty butchered that, but yeah, I mean, he's been a decent pickup in both the games. But yeah, I'm once again seeing who I can pick up. I do end up picking up that linebacker binds there. And since I know we haven't got a usable running back, I end up picking up the running back as well, I think. But yeah, I'm going to jump into the first game now. I managed to get 2 games into this episode, so I'll see you there. Actually, first, I will jump into the checklist just so you can keep up to date with things. This is who we've got so far. So yeah, we're progressing pretty nicely. We're sort of halfway through the silvers, near enough. But yeah, I think so far, since we're only in part 5, that's pretty good going. But yeah, you can see the record there. Previous game, 31-0, absolute blowout. Really happy with that. It's not often you can keep someone from scoring any points at all. But yeah, our overall is still absolutely terrible. Like, it doesn't seem to matter who we get. It just doesn't seem to go up. But yeah, I'm going to jump into the first game now. So I'll see you guys there. So it seems we've had a somewhat surge of subscribers lately, which is really, really nice to see. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I think I went up from around the 40s to around the mid-70s just in one day. But yeah, it's nice to see people who are enjoying this series, because I think most of them came for this series. But as you can see there, that is one of the picks that our safety ends up getting, which is pretty good for us, considering that was his first drive. So, that's already put him on edge. And we're going to try score early on, make him lose his head, and hopefully quit the game. But yeah, we're using Archer at running back at the moment, and he is absolute lightning. So I'm pretty sure most of you know about him, but his speed is phenomenal in this game. Like, he's one of the fastest running backs available, and he just feels, sort of, since he's so small, he just feels that little bit faster than some. But yeah, I turn it over instantly, straight back to him with the first throw from our new silver quarterback. So it seems like the Boone curse is still there. But he ended up turning it over. we just do a quick toss to Archer, and that shows how quick he actually is. Like, his speed is phenomenal, and that quick toss is something you can do a lot in solos. It's what I do a lot in solos, actually, because the CPU can't adjust to it. But yeah, we're 7-0 up. We're going to get ball at half, but we force this guy to a punt. He throws a fake, and I think that's Bailey again, getting another pick. So he's having a phenomenal game. I think is that 2 or 3 interceptions this game? I don't know if I put them all in the video, but he was having an absolutely phenomenal game. But yeah, as you can see, pause screen, he just failed a fake punt, so he's definitely going to be out of there. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the start of the next game. So we're jumping into the second game here. Since there's been sort of a brief spike of subscribers on the channel, if you're sort of making it through this far to the video, let me know down below. It'd be nice to see sort of how the length of the video affects people's watch time. Because I mean, if you want me to make videos shorter, I can make them shorter. Make them longer, I'll happily make them longer. I mean, this video potentially could have ended up being about 20-30 minutes, but I just had to cut a lot of things out. But yeah, I thought I'd bring a second game in as well, since the first game didn't even last the first quarter. You want to get some action in with the team. Got quite a lot of new players as well. Got about 5 or 6 new players, so see what they're about. But we're starting off with a run here. I tend to start off with the run just to try and grind out a few yards. Hopefully make them think, you know, we're a run type player. And I think that could have done a lot better there if 77 thought, you know, I'm going to block this guy. But he decided, no, I'm just going to run straight past him and just go from there, which is a classic thing that happens with the AI in this game. But, you know, can't complain. It happens to everyone. So we got a silver quarterback here going with a throw. Hopefully, you know, he can up his game from what happened in the last game, because he wasn't fantastic. But, yeah. I sort of try and peel out with him a bit. You know, there's so much space there. I should have run, to be honest. But first throw again, gets a pick. And this guy gets to the 1 yard line. We all know what's coming. He's just going to dive it straight into the end zone. Nothing you can really do about that. I mean, I gambled on it. I went for a full blitz down the middle. But if they're on the 1 yard line, they're going to pretty much score unless they do something totally wrong. So we're starting off this game 7-0 down. Not the best thing in the world. I mean, it could be better. So we're trying to get used to the silver quarterback here. I know he's not got the best. He's got awful throw deep. He's got throw power of mid-70s. So he's not going to throw it anywhere quick. But he stops us to a field goal. You know, I'll take the field goal considering we are playing dreadful offense this game so far. Like, we can't get in a rhythm at all. So my man here's throwing it. And that is Bailey there with an incredible interception. Like, that leap was phenomenal. I think that could have been the point that sort of gave me a bit more confidence in the game. You know, I had to punt here, but I still thought, oh, that was a really good punt, to be fair. But I still thought at this point, we can get back into the game. This guy's, you know, he's abusing a few things. Since tight end Olsen is free for everyone at the moment, that's what people tend to abuse. We've got another pick there, another really good pick. And we drove up the field. You know, I'd like to try and include a few drives, but, I mean, the amount of scoring that happens in this game, didn't really have the option to include drives unless you wanted the video 15-20 minutes. But, you know, like I said, let me know down below what you think of that. But we managed to get into the end zone. Classic fullback dive. Works all the time for me, pretty much. And if it doesn't work, go to the halfback toss, especially with Tree Archer, and you get an in. But my man here throws awful throw. And that is Bailey there. Pick 6, taunting into the end zone, getting a bit cocky. Pick 6, you got to get a bit cocky. But he has been pretty much the MVP of this episode. He has been phenomenal. And I'm kind of gutted he isn't one of the Lions players, because I'm going to have to get rid of him soon. But, I mean, we'll try and pick up a strong safety as slow as possible, but we're getting to the point where we need to get one. But my guy here turned it over pretty swiftly. And good throw there. That's the sort of throw that he was getting on the money, because his throw accuracy, mid and short, was high 80s, which for a silver, to be honest, is pretty good. It's just his throw deep is awful. But sort of drag routes, slant routes, he was all over him. He was throwing dots the entire game if I used the right routes. So I'm starting to get more used to using the lower down players, since I'm used to using gold quarterbacks the whole time. It's a pretty big change up. But I thought we'll go for 2 points here, because if we get 2 points in, he would have had enough. He'll have lost his head. He'll probably quit. You know, we'll get the easy win. And his guy there makes an incredible tackle, just backing into Tree Archer, and he fell over. And he managed to turn it over, get a touchdown, and go from there. So it's still a 2-possession game, but, you know, it's a bit of game on. But we managed to kill the game off, to be honest. I went for a Hail Mary right at the end just to try things out, even though this guy is awful throw deep. But saying that, threw it into the end zone. And for some reason, our guy runs out and it wasn't given. So I was absolutely gutted because that would have been my first Hail Mary conversion of the year. And it would have been in a video in this Developing Detroit series, which would have been fantastic, but it just wasn't given. But I was grinding out a few solos. You can see got an all-pro pack. First 2 players, I'm just going to I might keep them for the solos or just sell them on and get a few more coins in because, this series at the end of the day is going to come down to coin balance. But first gold there, Justin Tuck. He sells for 2K, so that's decent. And we actually managed to get a Lions player. So we get Mathis here, which a cornerback, definitely something we're going to need soon and Teddy Bridgewater. That is a really good pack. And I thought Teddy Bridgewater, I was thinking, that's a good 20, 30k. But then looked up and it's about 6k, even with a card that good. But, both pools, they're good. These are the cards we have so far crossed off that we can use. We do have a few goals and elites in there, but I'm not going to use them yet. So I'll cross them off when the time comes. But, there's quite a few new people to the series. So comment down below things you're enjoying, things I can improve on. Like the video if you're enjoying it. And subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 6 of Developing Detroit. So I'll see you then.